Okay, so we've looked at the right side of the canvas, which is like what our customers or donors see and feel and touch and experience. What's the left side all about?
The left side is about how we make the magic happen behind the curtain. This is about what has to happen backstage. We're going to be looking at three main areas. They are key resources, which are the raw ingredients that you need to make everything possible. Key activities describe what has to happen day to day and week to week in order for the business to work. And key partners are the people who take things off your shoulders for you. They might be suppliers or supporters. This lens isn't just about making lists of all the things that happen behind the scenes. This lens is about understanding what is the minimum amount of effort required to make your value proposition a reality. Everything comes back to value proposition. What work needs to be done by us or by partners in order to serve our customers? What we're ultimately looking to end up with here is a list of 6 or 7 or 8 dot points of all the irreplaceable things in your model. It sounds quite morbid, but what I try to do is look at what is the quickest way to ruin the business? What is the smallest amount that we can remove and have the whole thing collapse? A bit like a Jenga tower. Let's start with key resources. What we're looking to understand here is what are the most vital components and ingredients that you need to own in order to make your business successful. This might be some key people. It might be your founders or staff members. This might be resources like buildings or property or machinery that you own. It also can be intangible things like patents, intellectual property, your reputation, your brand, and the way people think of you. We're looking for what things give you an unfair advantage and what things where, if you lost them, would be a disaster. Not everything and everyone in your business is going to be a key resource, but some people are. One example I like to think of is, imagine Heston Blumenthal's restaurants. The idea is that people are willing to pay $500 for dinner because Heston is cooking it for them. If you look at a restaurant at the other end of the spectrum like McDonald's, no one really cares which 16-year-old is making you your hamburger as long as it gets done very quickly. So for Heston, his name appears on the key resources box of the Fat Duck restaurant. McDonald's just says staff. It can be anyone. They're very, very replaceable. What McDonald's do need to own, however, is literally their secret sauce recipe. That's what makes them a success. When you finish with your key resources box, you're probably going to have 2 emotions. It's quite satisfying to see everything listed out and realize, how all the things fit together. That's quite nice. It's also quite terrifying because you've just identified all the key points of failure within your organization. Use that terror to your advantage. Use that to try and solidify and cement the most vital parts of your business that you need to own in order to be a success.